Welcome to our lesson on gross income. What's included in gross income? Where is gross income on the 1040? All questions, great questions, by the way, thank you for asking, that we're going to be covering in today's lesson. Let's dive into our learning objectives and see what we got in store. First, we're going to want to calculate the amounts that should be included in or excluded from, now not particularly deductions, but just items that would be excluded from gross income as reported on our 1040. This is one of those lessons where you're going to want to for sure have your 1040 pulled up from the resources or just pulled up on your own. And you're going to want to find the items that we're talking about on the 1040, on the face of it, on our schedule 1, 2, 3, all of those schedules. Be familiar with those. That is my advice to you, is be able to find these items on the tax forms. That way it's real. And what I mean by that is you can visualize where this item belongs in the tax form, because you will have questions that ask you, is this an above the line deduction? Is this a below the line deduction or income item or something like that? And it's a lot easier. I know a lot of you are visual. It's just statistically speaking, a lot of people are visual learners. So that's a great way to make sure you understand how this all works. At the end of the day, the tax forms are just super long equations to get to an end result, which is how much money you owe or how much will be refunded to you. So that's a great way to, again, help you. When you're taking the exam, you can kind of visualize where these go and use that to your advantage. Next up, we want to analyze projected income for tax planning in future years. Just really kind of pretend like, right, in this lesson, we are going to be the tax preparer. Now, whether that's preparing our own taxes or someone else's, get really good at this, and hey, you can always use this for your own benefit in your career, in your life. Lastly, we want to analyze client-provided documentation to determine the appropriate amount of gross income to be reported. Now, what does that mean? Well, guess what? If you have a taxpayer client who comes to you, they're going to give you a bunch of tax forms. They're going to give you 1099s for their dividend income. They might have interest. They're going to have unemployment compensation, right? So that's the whole point, is you're going to be preparing someone's tax return or your own, and all of these pieces of gross income will be on tax forms. And you need to know a general amount of them and where the income is going to come from, what should be included, and understanding if you have proper documentation for all of those. With that being said, let's dive right into the material and get you some points for the exam. Hey there! Are you ready to not only pass your CPA exams, but truly understand and enjoy the material while studying? I know it seems impossible, right? Especially to enjoy the material? We'll do it together. Tap into the power of CPA.examprep.ai, where we've got personalized quizzes, multiple choice questions, memorization guides, flashcards, simulations, all tailored to your learning. Our adaptive study planning puts you on the fastest path to success and lifts you back up if you fall behind. Avoid wasting your precious time and money attempting an exam with a low chance of passing, because who wants that? We want to get you through this process as quick as possible. Our exam readiness prediction lets you walk in with confidence, knowing that you're prepared for success on exam day. Thankfully, there's no payment method needed to get started, so why don't you come join us? Visit cpa.examprep.ai and let's achieve your exam success together.